Alright, so we're at 4,987 out of 5,000 for Lavender Quartz. Okay, we're actually at 88 now, so this is a little bit of a different setup, I guess. Really the only difference I did is just to switch it up a little bit, and because I like the way this weapon sounds. I threw back on the useless sight because, you know, you can still see the iron sight underneath of it, so it's kind of pointless. But it's really just the exact same setup from all my other videos, except I took off the monolithic and I just put on the red dot. Literally the only difference with this setup. But TDM, this map is also fairly good in that, you know, it's mostly like, it's a smaller map, you know, that's what I mean by that, so. Shouldn't really have any issue getting the last bits that we need. Quad feed? We just got a quad feed already. Bruh. This is my second game of the day. We just got a quad feed that early already. Okay. It's literally just that easy, man. I didn't think I would get it. That last guy, though, came in clutch. Almost got knifed. I didn't honestly look, but I think I was like one shot, or one hit. But, you know, the knife is a one hit to the back, two to the body, so, I mean, I'm fairly certain I got hit at least once there by the knife. So I think I was just one more hit. Let's do a quick check. Okay, 49.95. Let's make sure I'm recording, by the way. Okay, everything's good. I didn't actually, like, check it in that sense. So once we do this, I'm not totally sure what I'm gonna grind out next. Probably just the PPK. Oh, that's true, yeah. Now that I say that, at the time of recording this video, I actually haven't wait. I actually did. I uploaded one with the ray gun, the double quad feed. I thought that video was just too good not to just put out right away. So I uploaded that one straight away. But basically I do this new thing now. I'm still taking viewer setups. But the thing about that is I didn't want to do them because I have a handful left of viewer setups right now that I have. So if you commented your setup and it hasn't been, you know, used yet, I will definitely be using it at some point. Most likely anyway. I mean, I can't guarantee anything, but I plan to do all of them that I have right now, which is maybe like 4 or 5, I think. But I'm just not gonna do them like every single day or right away anymore. Unless I just like don't have any video ideas, but I'm gonna try and like cut back on my videos that I push out. Just because this game, I can't level up anymore. I've almost used every weapon for video for the most part. I mean, I still have like marksman rifles and shotguns that I'm gonna do eventually, but I just don't want to do the same stuff over and over again, so I'm going to slow down on the uploads for a little bit. But the new series I'm doing is randomized setups, where I'm going to roll the dice, and then that's how many times that I have to roll my setup. And then, you know, whatever number that we get, and I roll it, whatever it lands on, that's the setup I'm going to use. So it's a bit like using viewer setups, but I don't have to actually have a comment or a viewer actually say something or give me a setup. And I don't really think that that series like that will ever really get old content, because like there's so many, like an infinite number of random setups that you can actually use. Quad feed? I don't know. I don't think that was. I think I was like I think I was just a little bit late, but I think we almost got another one. But let's put this lavender quartz on there. Wait, super jump please for the VOD, up to the bridge. Feels bad. Okay, second try worked. Good enough. Anyways, here we go. Okay. There we go. Didn't die that time. Absolutely phenomenal gaming experience, 10 out of 10. But yeah, so I guess now I'm gonna grind out 6K. I feel like if I do get blue diamond, which again, I said this before, I have no intentions of grinding out anything in this game. I just play and I do what I feel like I want to do at the moment. So PP2K is my favorite weapon. I don't really have much else to grind for. I said before I don't really care about Damascus. Damascus of any form. Almost. I think, hang on, let me try that again. I think like I just don't have my mouse high enough. Could also be that, let me check my FPS. Yeah, so I'm only at like 98 FPS, 100-ish. Like, I don't even know if I'm at 100 frames. So that's most likely why I can't do it right now in VOD, as you see on the right. The higher your frames, the higher you jump, pretty much. And I think I have my graphics settings maxed right now again, though. I hope I don't. Okay, no, I don't. So basically, the lower your graphics settings, the cooler the mastery camos look. But to a certain point, because if you have them at the lowest, they'll be the shiniest that they can be. But it won't like be any detail. It'll just kind of be like, it'll look weird. I'll put it on really quick, I guess. You know, and I don't like how the game looks at lowest settings. This map's actually not that bright, so you can't tell, but it also looks cool if you have the right map at max settings, but I find that, in my opinion, I think that the mastery camos actually look cooler. To a certain extent, like they shine more on the lower settings. Not really sure what the exact reason for that is. Because on the higher graphics, you have more shadows and stuff. So I don't know, maybe the shadows like make them darker rather than more reflective. But I don't really play on max graphics anymore, so. And that's why. I just think, like I said, it makes the mastery camos look cooler. Some people play on lowest and love how they look on the lowest setting. I don't think it looks that sick personally. Like, I love the shine, but like it just kind of looks dull. Like the weapon itself. Because it doesn't have the like the actual features of the weapon, because the quality, the details are so low. Quad feed? Feels bad, man. Feels bad. But yeah, after this, I'm not sure actually, because I really like how this weapon sounds. Like I said, I don't know, and the fact that I'm using the dot changes up the weapon a little bit. But yeah, like I said, like the iron sights own on this weapon. You don't need a red dot by any means. I think it's pointless to have a red dot, especially when you take away something like increased damage range with a monolithic. But just my opinion, of course. But using the red dot, I think the weapon looks cool with the red dot on there, especially the Type 2 sight like this one. I don't know, it's just my opinion again, because it's a pretty small sight, but it's still. Yeah, that was my fault. He was one shot too, though, so unlucky. I wonder if I can do these boxes here. Yeah. Okay. I did find out also another movement technique. Let me see, is this the spot? No? I think it is actually, right? Yeah. That one. I always wondered how people do that, and I finally figured out recently. I always used to think that people were super jumping to get up there. And I would always try and like super jump that box up there, but I don't even know if, I'm sure you can, but again, you need super high FPS. I usually always have like 100 off video, but when I record a video and use graphics that are that high, Roblox for some reason takes a lot of graphic capabilities, and I don't really know why, but for what it's worth, yeah, I pretty much always have over 100 off vid. But let's see, Moonstone's the next one, which is also really cool. I don't really care much though after that until like rose quartz, because it's pink. Amethyst I think is really cool too. I really love purple. Black obsidian is cool too. And then you have blue diamond, which is really just almost the same as lavender quartz in my opinion. But yeah, so not sure how far I'll take the PP2K, but that's lavender quartz for now.